This is a recording of Planet Crafter, um, of a secret beta build. I usually play the beta development line of this game anyway, like living on the cutting edge. They warn you that this beta could possibly wreck your other um, saves. I'm playing this on a creative save. Um, I can build anything. I don't have to have, I don't have to have any items. Although, as you can see in front of us, we're collecting some. It did pretty much what I wanted it to do. I wanted to take out a flare and make it pop that key in there. Fuses. There's the light blue stuff. And I need to make another storage container for flares. F-L-A-R-E-S. I have to admit that I'm a terrible speller. Pretty much what I wanted to happen. As you can see, I don't have a whole lot of things going on in this game because the drones were right on it. These were all tier 2 drones from the get-go. So, I've got the fastest things going. I have made a few changes here that may or may not. Let's put that back in there. Put that there. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do with it. It was giving me heck. Because of the way I had all this platform lined up, it wasn't letting me throw in some. And I was like, well, okay, we'll see what happens. But for the whole purpose of why we're here, I do believe they've changed the auto dock. And I thought I left it over here, but it did. If I didn't, I didn't. I really think the auto dock should go somewhere around in here. This seems to be really close to the ground. let's go see if it's got the large inventory on the side, and it does not. Well, foot. Hmm. I am having a little bit of trouble because I've got all these blueprints, but I don't know how to put them on there. Let's go gander at some stuff. Oh, nope, can't get through there. And I don't have a whole lot set up in this base. How in the world? I saw that sitting up there. Hmm. Oh. wasn't trying to dance on it, but here we are. And there are times that I just have a problem knowing whether or not I've got my fingers on the keys. Some days it works pretty good, and other days it don't. And this is something I meant to check. We're at version 1.2.02. I'm going to have to go check the last recording and see whether or not it's much more forgiving driving across rock, I'll say that. I see what's going on now. Yes, that made that inventory an absolute boatload bigger. A lot of people are pointing out that this is slated will not let you get into any menus if you're inside this thing. Hey, that's pretty impressive. Wish I'd have been looking. Let's go look at one thing here. I have to admit, these new golden brown trees that look like oak, the leaves and everything, that's a winner. I really like those. The mushroom trees are a pain in the arse. They're a little too, I guess the best thing to say is they're just a little too invasive. Man, when they start growing towards your base, they'll tank your frames per second terribly. Let's see if we can go over that. Hey, we can. What was I coming back here for? I know what I was coming back here for. So we could look at when the vehicle comes into the terraformation. Right there is the vehicle crafter. Doesn't use a heck of a lot of energy, but it does use some. People were saying it came in after the backpack and it came in after other things, and what good would it truly be? And I have to admit that's a fair point. You know, I can get into places with this jetpack that I can't get with this vehicle. Let's see if we can make it all the way to the super alloy cave. You know, the inventory space would be nice, and the way the game is right now, it was developed without a vehicle, and I kind of get it. You know, maybe this is one of those things. You can build the platform, but you ought to be, got to buy the blueprint or something. I can kind of see that. I gotta admit, the thing goes underwater good. It wasn't climbing hills in the first iteration good at all. Something I wanted to see if I could do, and it's doing much better because it's doing much better. Am I doing much better? And that remains to be seen. Hmm. Why am I picking up all this? If I'm in a creative game and I can build anything I want, purely just testing. Oh. The only reason why I would need that space food in this game is because if you jump off of something high enough, it will. That's better than what it was during the last go around this development. When I first got this vehicle, if you went down a hill and didn't park it on someplace kind of flat when you, hey, that was impressive, it would roll off from you. You'd be in a spaceship, come back out, look for your vehicle, and go look for it. And it deals a heck of a lot better with rocks and other stuff, but I'm going to try something crazy. This red button back here will pretty much fold it up, put it in your inventory, or it did. Let's see. And now, right click to build. Does it still have everything in inventory? That'd be a great time saver. Holy moly. That it will go underwater is pretty neat, because there's a heck of a lot of water in this game after you get going. I have to admit that all the way underwater thing is pretty cool. backs are pretty classic. I just wonder. That's actually pretty decent. I gotta admit, that inventory, that's rather impressive. I gotta admit, I wish it'd let you see a little more of the insides. Okay. That's all there is for this go round.